All right, hello everyone. My name is Shay. I'm coming at you again with another vlog. I know, surprise, surprise. It's only been a week and you've probably missed me so much. And you know what? I've missed you too. So today I'm going to focus on just some key factors in making sure that your photos are the best freaking photos on the planet. I want for you to be able to be the best photographer out there. And so I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to do that today. So before we get into this video, I wanted to tell you guys that I got my information from iPhonePhotographySchool.com. And so if you guys are interested in learning more about that source, go ahead, check it out. They give a lot of really good tips and advice on how to shoot better photos. But the first step is to make sure that your lens is clear. And so if you look to my right, there's a really blurry photo and it's really terrible. And if you look to my left, there's a photo that's very clear and concise. The only difference is that the one on my left that's a lot clearer is actually taken with a clear lens, and all I used was, I don't even know where I set it, but I had like a little cleaning cloth, and you can just buy those at the dollar store or even Walmart and just clean your screen before you take a photo. Because what's the point of taking a photo if your camera lens is disgusting? There is no point. All right, so I need you guys to focus really hard on this next one, because this tip is going to tell you how to focus on your photos. So my room actually is a lot different, like the hue is different, my lighting is different than the outside lighting that I'm next to. And so to take this photo better, I'm going to go outside so then you can see what's going on the phone screen as well as what's happening outside. All right, so now that we're outside, I couldn't really find anything that I really wanted to take a photo of, but then I saw this magnificent, beautiful tree, and I thought that we would focus on that for a second. And so as you look at your camera, you can see that everything is kind of blurry, but you want to make sure that you hit that and that it does that square. And so then it focuses on your image more so, and it makes it more clear. And so this is a really good way to make sure that your photos turn out well. All right, so now that we've gone over making sure that your lens is clean and also focusing in on your subject, let's talk about camera shaking. So when you're taking a photo or a video, you want to make sure that your camera is steady and still. And if you don't have hands that are very focused and very tight, you might want to invest in a tripod or something that can stabilize your photos or videos. So I also wanted to just spend some time talking about panorama mode. So for those of you that are not familiar with what panorama mode is, you basically take your phone and you swipe right to panorama, and then you are able to take a longer photo. And so instead of just the regular like 4x6 or whatever that you may take, you're able to take photos that are very, very long landscape wise, which is such a cool feature to the iPhone. So let's move into another tip and trick, which is using the rule of thirds. So a lot of you have probably heard about this, but when you are taking a photo or shooting a video, you want to pretend like it's a grid. So the grid has 9 squares, and in those 9 squares, you want to be centered in those 9 squares. All right, so I thought that I would go ahead and show you just a screenshot really quick. So if you go to your settings and you scroll all the way down to the camera, you select that, and then you turn on the grid, and then you can close out of the settings. And then once you go to your photo to take a photo, your grid should show just faintly. So as you look at mine, my lines are very thin. And so now that we know about the rule of thirds, we know about everything else, let's move into another point, which is using different perspectives. So when you are shooting in different perspectives or taking photos in different perspectives, you can get a lot of places with the iPhone because the camera is so small and the light is so small for the flash that you can literally go anywhere. So you can either go down low or you can go up high, but either way, you can do whatever you want on the iPhone camera. Another thing to know when you are taking photos with your iPhone is that you need to take more than just a couple. Oftentimes when you take just 1 or 2 photos, the product doesn't turn out well. So you need to make sure that you have at least a couple to pick from. Now that we have gone over everything that we have needed to, I hope that you guys were able to learn some new things throughout this video, and I hope that you were able to apply them in your life as you take photos every day. Thank you again for watching my video, and make sure to comment, like, and subscribe because I'm still new at this. Thank you. Have a good day.